Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create the end of scene Facebook reel artwork. So this is an artwork that will appear at the end of your Facebook reel. Remember, we are dealing with how to create a 1 million view Facebook reel. So in order for you to be able to capture that, you should be able to have an artwork that will enable you to create that video at the end of the Facebook reel. Now in this video, we are going to concentrate on how we can be able to create these three artworks that are going to appear at the end of that video. Now the first artwork here is just basically we are going to position here the scroll of the Facebook of the YouTube page of this God servant. So we're going to have it here. Then down here, this is the text that will appear there. Then we have the second part or the second scene in this particular scene is that you're going to have got all the social media handles of the Go servant, and then you are going also to have the social media handles for the same. So this is what we want to create. Now we want to go for Photoshop. Now in the Photoshop, I want you to go to File, then New. Then you can change the size to be 1080 by 1920. Remember, we are dealing with the aspect ratio of 9:16 of the Facebook reel, and therefore there is need for you to set up these sizes to be in this manner so that it can appear in a vertical manner. So we click create. Then it is going to display to you this canvas. So what you need to do, you just need to import some pictures and then you'll be good to go. So let's import the first picture. All the pictures I'm going to share in the resource section. So go to file and then go to place embed, and then there is a folder that I've created called Facebook reel. Maybe I can search here Facebook reel. Okay, it is not within this folder. I think it's here. Yes, so it is here, Facebook reel. And then this is the first image I want to bring on board, so I'll click on it and then I place embed. So already they're telling me that it's not JPEG, so I've already changed it to JPEG in this folder. So I'm just going to bring it here. Okay, then you should resize it. So once it has loaded, you need to resize it. So I'm going to resize it so that it fills the whole canvas. Okay, so what I'm interested with is this dark part. I want the dark part to dominate, so I'm going to position to make sure that those dark parts dominate. So I think up to that point, I think it's okay. So I've just dragged using the left button, hold the left button on the mouse, and then drag so that you can position it correctly. So I don't like this brightness. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce this brightness by bringing in another photo. So go to file and then place embed, and then I'm going to select the second photo here. I'm going to select the second photo, this photo. So this is just meant to make sure that it reduces the brightness of this picture. So I'm just going to make sure it also fits the entire of that canvas. So I want just to fit the entire of that canvas like that. So I also want to make sure I position it very well. I think up to that point it's okay. But I'm going to reduce the opacity. I don't want it to be so much dominant, so I just want to reduce the opacity. So I'm going to reduce the opacity up to that point. I think it's okay. Yeah, I think up to that point it's so much okay for me. Yeah, even at that point is so much okay. I can work with 5. I can work with 5. 5 is okay for me, so I can work with this. Then the next thing that I'm going to show you is that in this particular case here, in this empty space, we are going to add a video of a scroll, but something like a scroll of videos that we have in our YouTube channel for God's servant. So you can be able to leave this space blank for now, because we are going to use it in our next tutorial to create the video for this particular end of scene for your Facebook reel. So what you need just to bring on board in this case, you just need to bring the word watch. You can just write the word so you can change this word to be visit, not watch, visit. And then this visit, we want to make sure that it is using the medium. We're using it medium. After doing that, basically you can see this particular color is disappearing with the background, so I just want to make sure that I use white. To get rid of that, I'm going to use white. After doing that, I think there is some text on it that is not, it is keep on changing. So I think I can remove that text so that I can have this text here. Yeah. So I think I can position it there. Then after that, I'm going to bring YouTube icon. So YouTube icon is here, or I can use this first. This one is okay. Use this one for now. So we are going to use this visit YouTube. So I'm going to use this. Alternatively, I can make this a little bit bigger so that it's visible enough to our screen. Yes. So I think that is okay. So why are we doing this? We are just doing this to make sure that we tell the audience what is expected of them when they see this artwork. So visit YouTube, and then you can be able to just Control J to duplicate this. Then you can just say the name of that YouTube page is Apostle Kramer. So that is the name of that. So I want this name to be a bit big, so I can use bold. Then I can resize it so that it fits within this canvas. So I make sure that it fits within this canvas, leaving some space or some margin. So I think that is okay for me. I can reduce it a little bit again. Yeah. Up to that point, I think that is okay for me. This one was supposed to be, let's use something like regular. Let's use regular. Yes, less good, so that it doesn't look as if it is taking all the space. So Control J again, and then you can be able to say visit YouTube, Facebook, YouTube, Apostle Kramer for more videos. So that is the text that I want it to appear here. So I just want to drag it like that, so that I reduce it a little bit so that it fits down here like this. Right. So after doing that, we have already done with the first artwork. Basically, that is exactly what is expected of us. Yeah. So I can make sure that this one is center aligned. So it is already center aligned, and I think that is excellent for me. So I think this one can also come here. Yeah. Also, I can be able to make it a little bit so that it can stand up. So I think that is okay. Now we want to go to the second artwork. So the second artwork is here. So in order for you to create a second artwork inside this particular project, basically you just need to click on this down arrow here, and then there is what we call an artwork tool. So you click on an artwork tool, you highlight this entire artwork like this, and then the moment you see a plus sign, you just click on this plus sign, and then you will see a new canvas appear for you. So I want 3, so I want to click again there, then to create the next one. so that I can work with them, all of them at once. So I can reduce it a little bit to 25 so that it fits within the canvas. Then the next thing to do is to bring in the picture for the background. So I want to create this. Click here, file, then go to place embed. So we want to bring in the second picture. So this is the picture I'm going to use. Click on it and then bring here all the, make sure that it covers the entire canvas like that. Make sure that it covers the entire canvas like that. Yes. So that is okay. I think that is fine for me. I think the color is okay. It's not blurred whatsoever. So I think I can work with the way it is. So the next thing to do is just to write some text here. So you can just bring in some text. So I'm going to say connect with. So connect with, and then I can be able to use for pin regular. So I don't want it to be so much big. So I'm going to use regular in this case. Connect with, connect with there. Then you can put it a little bit there at the top, not at the edge exactly. You can put it around there. Then you can as well bring in the second text, Control J, and then you can bring in the second text. So we're going to write apostle, and then I want this apostle to be bigger than the connect. So I want it to be there, but I also want it to be with a different weight. So I want it to be medium. I want to use medium in that case, apostle, and then I also press on apostle, Control J, and I can as well be able to create here look. So I'm like that. So I can as well be able to make look grammar a little bit bigger. I can use that, or alternatively I can use bold. I think bold is okay for me. I can hold to bring it down a little bit. I can move it a little bit down so that it fits appropriately in this canvas. So I think that is okay for me. So the next thing to do is just to bring in the photo. The photo is here. So file, embed, and then you want to bring in the photo of him. So we have with the photo here. I'll share. You can bring the photo of yourself or the man of God that you're trying to promote or to. So up to that particular point, I think it's well positioned. I can flip it horizontally so that it looks this side. So just make sure that it looks this side, so I can as well be able to make him a little bit bigger up to that particular point. Okay, so I think there is a problem somewhere. So I think there is a problem somewhere. So I think yes, I've seen where the problem is. Yes, I think we have sorted it out. Make sure that this head, the head is okay. Then we say that image, then adjust, then go to vibrancy. I can make this image a little bit vibrant so it can stand out. The last thing to do is just to bring in the social media icons, and they'll fit in this particular place. When I run the video, it will be able to like a scroll just jumping into that particular area. So this is the area that I want to position it, but I want to use it as an object on its own. So that's why I'm going to use it. I'm going to place it in a separate canvas. In this canvas, I'm just going to use a background of, I'm going to place a background like this. I can work with this background. Let me just work with this background so that I can create the those social media icons. But once I'm done, I'm going to import it as JPEG. I'm going to import it as PNG, so that I get rid of the background. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just to bring in the rectangle tool. I'm going to bring in the rectangle tool. After bringing in the rectangle tool, I'm going to make sure that the edges is 100 pixels. So to make sure that it's rounded like that, I think that is okay for me. So I can as well now bring in the first social media handle. So I can just click here and also place embed, and then you can bring in this icon for Instagram. It's our first icon. So I want to apply the gradient on this particular rectangle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on it, then layers, then I want to use effects, and then gradient overlay. So up to that particular point, basically I just want to pick colors from the logo. So what I'm going to do, I click on this color here. I'm going to click on this color here, and then what I'm going to do, I click on this color down there, and then I'm going to pick a color. I'm going to pick a color like this. Yes, pick the color in that far end of the logo for Instagram, and then click OK. And then do the same. Click on the second color, click on this color down here, and go ahead and click on this yellowish color at this point, like that. So after doing that, you click OK. Now I want to change the angle to be 0. Change the angle to be 0 and reverse. Do not use reverse. Okay, maybe I can apply reverse so that it starts from yellow going to the other color. So I can just bring it back, double click on gradient, and then I just click on reverse so that you can have this color moving from this side going the other side. Now after doing that, I want to bring my social media icon into this particular area, like that. After bringing it into that particular case, I just want to bring in the eclipse. So what I'm going to do, I click on the ellipse tool, and then I want to draw that ellipse here. So I want to draw it, hold the shift button down, and then draw a rounded triangle, circle like that. Make sure that you have the stroke to be white. Make sure your stroke is white, and make sure it is 5 pixels. But make sure the fill color is not there. Then you can reposition it. You can also reposition it so that it fits well in this case. You can as well be able to make it a little bit bigger so that it is visible enough, like that. So you can as well hold the shift button and then drag in like that. So I can do the rest. I can just do the rest the way I've done the first one. So I can also bring that icon into that particular circle, like that. Okay, so I can also be able to reduce it so that it fits well there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to replicate this. So I'm just going to press the rectangle tool, select the rectangle tool, and then I select the ellipse tool together, and then I press Ctrl plus J to duplicate them, and then I can be able to do the same for the next next social media handle. Okay, so like that. Okay, so after replicating all the social media handle, you should have such kind of an output. So you can as well be able to do that on your own, and then after that you can be able to just delete the background. So you just click on the background, that color, that picture, and then you just press backspace so that you can delete it, so that we have been able to create the social media handles that we're going to use in our next tutorial to create the video now. So kindly follow through so you can be able to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also can support me so that when I create the next video you'll be able to be notified. Thank you and bye bye.